Talk this morning about some
Washington to talk about. Let's take a look.
Well, it could be President Obama's first 3 a.m. phone call. There is rising speculation tonight that North Korea is on the brink of test firing a long-range ballistic missile that could reach the United States. The Pentagon and intelligence agencies are closely watching North Korea. There's also talk the U.S. could try to shoot down any North Korean missile if there is a test. Barbara Starr reports from the Pentagon.
U.S. spy satellites are watching this North Korean missile launch site 24/7. The U.S. is gathering snippets of communications and radar readings. Everything U.S. officials say is now pointing to a North Korean missile launch within days. It's believed North Korea is planning to launch a Taepodong-2 missile. What the U.S. doesn't know is whether the missile will carry a satellite meant to go into orbit or be fired as a long-range ballistic missile that would be a threat to the U.S. There are renewed questions about whether the U.S. military's multi-billion-dollar system of radars and interceptor missiles in Alaska and California could shoot down an incoming North Korean threat. The Pentagon's former chief weapons tester is skeptic-in-chief.
Quite simply, the public statements made by Pentagon officials and contractors have often been at variance with the facts at hand.
Even Coyle's successor says it's not absolutely certain the U.S. could shoot down an incoming missile.
If the North Koreans launched an attack against us this afternoon, we wouldn't say we need more test data before we decide whether we're going to launch against and try to intercept that. We'd see how the system works, and we'd find out.
So if North Korea launches a missile, will the U.S. even bother to try and shoot it down? Well, U.S. intelligence officials say they will try to make an assessment within seconds of a launch about whether the missile could fly long enough to be a threat to the United States or whether it will fall harmlessly into the ocean and be a dud. Barbara Starr, CNN, The Pentagon.